Before beginning, ensure you're in a safe environment where you won't be disturbed for 20 to 30 minutes. This script should never be used while driving or operating machinery. Remember that hypnosis is a natural state that you've experienced many times before, when deeply absorbed in a book, movie, or creative activity. You remain in control throughout the experience. Remember that hypnosis is simply a natural state of focused attention, one you've experienced countless times when deeply absorbed in a meaningful activity. Throughout this experience, your awareness remains present, and you maintain complete control. Find a comfortable position where your spine is supported, either seated or reclining. Maintain a position that allows for easy breathing, just as a crystal naturally forms in its perfect geometric alignment. Begin by bringing your awareness to a point approximately 3 feet in front of your eyes. Notice how your visual field naturally responds to this focus point. Now allow your peripheral awareness to expand while maintaining this central focus. Much like observing a multifaceted crystal, seeing both its brilliant center and the array of light it casts in all directions. Next, bring your awareness to your breathing pattern. There's no need to change your breathing, simply observe its natural rhythm. Notice the air moving through your nostrils, the expansion of your chest and abdomen, and the gentle release on the exhale. With each breath, imagine drawing in pure, clear energy, like light entering a perfect crystal. With each breath, allow your awareness to deepen. With each exhale, silently think clarity. Notice the natural pause between the inhale and exhale, that moment of perfect stillness, like the immutable structure at the heart of a crystal. Your breathing continues automatically, without conscious effort, just as a crystal's molecular structure maintains its perfect form effortlessly. Now, notice 3 sounds in your environment. Just become aware of them without judgment. Notice how sounds naturally come and go in your awareness, like light playing across different facets of a crystal as you slowly turn it. Next, become aware of 3 physical sensations in your body. Perhaps the pressure where your body contacts the surface supporting you, solid and grounding like the reassuring weight of a polished stone in your palm. The temperature of the air on your skin, reminiscent of the cool touch of crystal against your fingertips. The weight of your hands resting comfortably, as steady and present as a gemstone's enduring nature. Now, imagine a gentle wave of crystalline light beginning at the top of your head. This light is the pure essence of value and worth, illuminating everything it touches from within. As this radiant light moves downward, your scalp muscles release any unnecessary tension, revealing the natural brilliance beneath, just as polishing reveals a rough crystal's true beauty. This clarifying light continues across your forehead, allowing the tiny muscles around your eyes to soften and release, enabling you to see yourself and your value with perfect clarity. Feel this revealing light flow down to your jaw, an area where we often hold tension related to expressing our worth without apology. Just as a diamond never questions its right to reflect light in all its brilliance, allow your jaw to become loose and responsive, with your teeth slightly apart and your tongue resting comfortably in your mouth. Imagine the subtle energy of crystal clarity washing away any hesitation in declaring your value to the world. This wave of transformative light continues down your neck, across your shoulders, where so many carry the weight of proving their worth, and through your arms to your fingertips. Notice any pleasant sensations that might arise. Perhaps a feeling of lightness, clarity, or gentle tingling, like the sensation of holding a crystal that resonates perfectly with your own energy. The illuminating light flows down through your chest, softening the muscles between your ribs with each breath, just as light passes effortlessly through a flawless crystal. Feel it dissolving any doubt about your intrinsic value, allowing your self-worth to radiate freely, abundantly. This crystalline energy continues through your solar plexus, the center of your personal power and worth, releasing any tension held there about deserving or receiving, just as a precious gem never questions its inherent value, regardless of whether it's being admired or sitting unseen in darkness. Now feel this clarifying light flowing through your lower back, an area particularly responsive to stress release and often tight from the burden of supporting others while neglecting your own worth. Allow those muscles to soften and adjust naturally to proper alignment, just as your relationship with money realigns when you recognize that your value exists independent of external validation. Let this wave continue through your hips, down your legs, all the way to your feet and toes, grounding your awareness of self-worth firmly yet gently to the earth, like a crystal drawing energy from the very ground that formed it. Your entire body now experiences this state of comfortable relaxation, illuminated completely by the recognition of your inherent value. Just as you can move through your financial life with ease when you know that your worth is not determined by your bank account. As your body relaxes, imagine yourself entering a remarkable crystal cave. The walls around you are lined with magnificent crystals of every size and color. Amethyst glows with rich purple hues, from delicate lavender to deep violet, embodying transformation and inner peace. Clear quartz stands pristine and transparent, amplifying light into rainbow reflections while representing pure potential and focused energy. Rose quartz radiates a soft pink warmth like a sunset-touched cloud, its gentle rounded surfaces emanating compassion and unconditional love. Citrine shines with golden sunshine tones from pale honey to deep amber, vibrating with joyful abundance and creative power. Each one unique, each one perfect in its formation. You can see these or many others that will give you the power to transform you with their positive energy and light. The air here seems to vibrate with pure potential, and the light reflects and refracts in countless directions, creating a symphony of illumination. As you move forward, you notice how the crystals respond to your presence. They seem to brighten slightly as you pass, as if recognizing something kindred within you. With each step deeper into this sanctuary, your awareness of your own inner brilliance doubles, revealing facets of yourself you may have forgotten or never fully appreciated. In the center of this crystal cave stands a pedestal of pure, white stone. Resting upon it is a single, extraordinary crystal that immediately draws your attention. As you approach, you realize with a sense of wonder that this particular crystal somehow matches your own unique energy perfectly. It contains exactly the same colors that make up your inner light, some obvious and bold, others subtle and only visible when the light strikes at certain angles. This crystal before you has been formed through processes similar to your own life journey. Tremendous pressure has compressed its elements. Time has allowed its structure to stabilize and strengthen. Heat and cooling have tempered it. What might appear as inclusions or flaws to an untrained eye are actually the features that make this crystal uniquely valuable. One of a kind in all the universe, just like you. Reach out now and take this crystal into your hands. Feel its substantial weight, its perfect temperature, neither too warm nor too cool. Notice how it fits your hands as if it were created specifically for your touch. This crystal represents your immutable inner worth, a value that exists regardless of external circumstances, independent of anyone else's recognition, constant despite market fluctuations or economic uncertainties. I'll now count from 10 to 1. With each number, allow yourself to absorb the profound truth of your inherent value more deeply, integrating this wisdom twice as completely with each descending number. 10. Feeling the crystal's solid presence, reminding you of your substantial worth. 9. Twice as receptive, the crystal's energy resonating with your own inherent brilliance. 8. Releasing analytical self-doubt, allowing your mind to refract possibility like light through crystal. 7. Embracing experiential awareness, feeling as valuable and unique as the rarest gem. 6. Noticing how naturally this occurs, just as money flows naturally to those who recognize their worth. 5. Halfway there, experiencing perfect clarity, neither overvaluing nor undervaluing yourself. 4. Integrating deeper, financial anxieties transforming into clear potential like carbon into diamond. 3. Your subconscious mind fully engaged, absorbing your true value like a crystal absorbs light. 2. Almost there. Your awareness expanding like light dispersed through a perfect prism. 1. Deeply receptive while remaining completely in control. Perfectly aligned with your crystalline worth. In this receptive state, your brain's natural neuroplasticity is enhanced. Neuroplasticity is your brain's ability to create new neural pathways and strengthen existing ones. Every time you experience this state of focused attention, the pathways associated with recognizing your worth and attracting financial abundance become stronger and more accessible. Just as a crystal's structure becomes more perfect over time. Now I'll share evidence-based affirmations designed to transform your relationship with money. As you hear each one, allow your mind to create a vivid internal representation of yourself embodying these qualities. I recognize my inherent value exists independent of external validation. Just as a diamond's worth exists whether or not it's been appraised. I recognize my inherent value exists independent of external validation. Just as a diamond's worth exists whether or not it's been appraised. Money flows naturally to me when I offer my unique gifts without apology. Like a crystal unapologetically reflecting light in its own distinctive pattern. Money flows naturally to me when I offer my unique gifts without apology. Like a crystal unapologetically reflecting light in its own distinctive pattern. I notice with interest how financial opportunities are attracted to my clear sense of self-worth. Like light is naturally drawn to the brilliance of crystal. I notice with interest how financial opportunities are attracted to my clear sense of self-worth. Like light is naturally drawn to the brilliance of crystal. My unconscious mind easily identifies valuable ways to serve others that honor my true worth. Creating exchanges as perfect as the molecular structure of a flawless gem. My unconscious mind easily identifies valuable ways to serve others that honor my true worth. Creating exchanges as perfect as the molecular structure of a flawless gem. With each financial exchange that honors my value, my confidence multiplies exponentially. Like light amplified through perfectly aligned crystal facets. With each financial exchange that honors my value, my confidence multiplies exponentially. Like light amplified through perfectly aligned crystal facets. I am simultaneously grounded in my worth and open to abundance when making financial decisions. Like a crystal that is both solid matter and transparent to light. I am simultaneously grounded in my worth and open to abundance when making financial decisions. Like a crystal that is both solid matter and transparent to light. I find it fascinating how easily I now communicate my value and set prices that reflect my worth. Like a jewel whose value is self-evident. I find it fascinating how easily I now communicate my value and set prices that reflect my worth. Like a jewel whose value is self-evident. My brain is rewiring itself to make the recognition of my worth and the expectation of abundance my default state. Just as a crystal's structure is its immutable nature. My brain is rewiring itself to make the recognition of my worth and the expectation of abundance my default state. Just as a crystal's structure is its immutable nature. I am developing an extraordinary ability to see financial possibilities that align with my authentic self. Like seeing previously invisible spectrums through a prismatic crystal. I am developing an extraordinary ability to see financial possibilities that align with my authentic self. Like seeing previously invisible spectrums through a prismatic crystal. Money is simply a reflection of energy exchanged, never my source of worth but a natural response to the value I provide. Just as light reflecting from a crystal doesn't create the crystal's beauty but merely reveals it. Money is simply a reflection of energy exchanged, never my source of worth but a natural response to the value I provide. Just as light reflecting from a crystal doesn't create the crystal's beauty but merely reveals it. Allow these suggestions to integrate naturally at both the conscious and unconscious levels. Your mind will accept what serves your highest good. Just as a crystal absorbs only the frequencies of light that match its molecular structure. Now we'll use the neuroscience of memory to create vivid internal representations of financial ease that your brain processes similarly to actual memories. Just as a crystal contains the perfect geometric structure that determines its growth, your mind contains the blueprint for your financial success. First, imagine yourself waking up tomorrow morning. As you become aware of your body, there's a new sensation, a solid certainty about your value, like the weight of a crystal resting over your heart. Notice a new sense of clarity flowing through you as you begin your day, like light passing through a flawless gem. Feel a natural confidence in your ability to create value and receive appropriate compensation in return. Your worth as undeniable as the beauty of a perfectly formed crystal. Create a clear internal image of yourself confidently offering your services or products. There's an ease in your movements, a natural authority in your posture, direct and transparent about your value. Notice how you communicate without hesitation or apology about your rates or prices. Just as a jeweler states the price of a valuable gem without embarrassment or justification. You're completely present, focused on the unique value you provide rather than doubt or hesitation about compensation. Just as a rare crystal never compares itself to common stones. See yourself receiving payment with gratitude and ease. Money flows toward you naturally, drawn by the clear energy of your self-recognition. Notice the natural exchange of energy, your valuable contribution flowing outward, financial resources flowing inward. There's no resistance, no unworthiness, just a balanced exchange, like the perfect equilibrium of a crystal's structure. Each part relating perfectly to every other part. Notice how this success feels in your body, perhaps a warm, Solid sensation in your chest like a crystal warmed by sunlight. A grounded certainty in your core like the immutable structure of a gem. A natural smile forming. The feeling is similar to holding a perfectly matched crystal in your hand. Your energy aligned. Your mind clear. Your breathing deep and effortless. Anchor this feeling by touching your thumb and index finger together. This physical gesture can now trigger this state of value-based financial confidence whenever you choose, instantly bringing back the sensation of knowing your inherent worth. Now shift to a different scenario. Imagine yourself making a financial decision from a place of clear self-worth rather than insecurity. Just as a crystal refracts light to reveal its full spectrum, feel how self-recognition opens your perception and increases your awareness of possibilities. Notice how differently you perceive options when you're not constricted by unworthiness. Your vision clear and multifaceted, like gazing through a perfect crystal at a world of opportunity. Feel your natural rhythm of evaluating opportunities based first on alignment with your authentic value. Moving through decisions with the same clarity a perfect crystal allows light to pass through, without distortion, without compromise. Visualize positive financial outcomes unfolding naturally from your decisions, drawn to you with the inevitability of light finding its way to brilliance. See resources multiplying as you align your actions with your authentic worth, just as a crystal's influence extends far beyond its physical boundaries. Again, notice how this success feels in your body. The warmth, the solidity, the natural radiance, and reinforce that thumb to index finger anchor. Your brain is now creating neural pathways that make recognition of your worth and the expectation of appropriate abundance your default state. Just as a crystal's molecular structure determines how it will reflect light. As we prepare to complete this session, allow a moment for integration. Your unconscious mind will continue processing these suggestions, strengthening these neural pathways even after this session concludes, much as a crystal continues to reflect light even when not in direct view. You might notice subtle shifts in your relationship with money immediately, while other changes will emerge naturally over time with continued practice. Each time you return to this recording, these effects will compound, like the exponential way light amplifies through perfectly aligned crystal structures. Remember that the thumb to index finger gesture you've anchored can help you access this state of value-based financial confidence whenever you choose, instantly reconnecting you to the crystal clarity of your inherent worth. In a moment, I'll count from 1 to 5. With each number, you'll become more alert and oriented to your surroundings, while maintaining the positive effects of this session. 1. Becoming aware of your body and its position, like a crystal sensing its relationship to its surroundings. 2. Energy returning to your muscles, like light activating a crystal's energy. 3. Becoming aware of sounds in your environment, returning from the crystal cave of your mind. 4. Feeling refreshed, alert, and positive, carrying crystal clarity with you. 5. Eyes opening, fully alert yet carrying this resource state forward into your day. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Perhaps stretch gently if you wish, like a crystal extending its facets in all directions. Know that you can return to this crystal clarity of self-worth whenever you choose. And each time you practice, these positive changes become more deeply integrated into your natural way of being. Just as a crystal becomes more perfectly aligned with each cycle of pressure and rest.